Didn't even get to cross.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming back. Just want to give you a quick rundown of what I've done to ScrapMetalJr in the past couple of months. Went from 35s to 37s. Yes, it's got some issues, but part of what I wanted to do was build a little more capable trail rig. I did not want it to, it doesn't need to be a daily driver. Front axle sleeved, inside, outside, trussed, 3-link. Rear, sleeved, trussed, chrome moly axle shafts by 10 factory, ox locker and 538 gears. That is a double triangulated 4-link. Run it through a couple of the trails today, minor trails, but absolutely unstoppable. Getting a lot more adventurous, getting a little more comfortable with it. Had no real issues, but we're going to talk about some of the things I did, some of the smaller details. I'll bring you in closer, let you see it close up, and see what it does. That was graceful. Mickey Thompson, Baha boss. Picked them up used, still have a lot of life left in them. Guy I picked them up from is going 42s, so make use of them. There's nothing wrong with them. Dirty Life bead locks. They came in bare aluminum, powder coated them or painted them with Cerakote, burnt bronze, just like all the rest of the burnt bronze on here. This was all done at home, no shop. Be honest with you, it's very easy. If you can spray, you can learn to spray. It's pretty good. Cerakote's a nice finish. Once I clean it, I can go through and I can touch it up without doing any major prep. All I got to do is run it over with a red Scotch-Brite, clean it up, acetone it, spray it again. Rear 14-inch Fox 2.0 coilover. I've got it Frenched in the frame. The reservoir is strapped on to the side of that Frenched-in riser. Hose clamps, nothing crazy. They don't move, and I still have access to the Schrader valve if I need to work on any pressures. They're set at 200 right now and they're fine. Wide open designs, limit straps front and rear. Fire extinguisher, everybody's got to have one. If you don't, you need one. Middle cloak, lower links, front and rear from their long arm 4.5 Game Changer kit. I retain the use of those and the center plate. Everything lined up, everything measured out, so why take it off if it works? All right, coming back up a little bit, I got PRP seats, 5-way harnesses. Got those in here. Interior's pretty well stripped out. Center console's gone, and I've got an ammo can for a storage for where my GMRS and ham radios are. Genright roll cage. If you're considering a roll cage, Genright has the only ones I know currently making one for the LJ. It's a puzzle piece, well-together kit. I did this entirely in one weekend. Started it up late Friday, got all the brackets, the inside cleaned out and the brackets in place. Saturday morning, pieced it together, welded it up, pulled it apart at the end of Saturday, cleaned it up, Cerakoted it, let that cure out for a week, dropped it back in. Very easy. You can do this at home. Don't be afraid. Okay, again, 40s up front, Dirty Life bead locks, same as out back. 16-inch Fox 2.0 coilovers up front. Original coil hoops removed, original shock towers removed, and a same with the rear, moto built universal coilover shock mount. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy to do. All right, let's talk a little bit about the front. Barnes 4-wheel drive, I got Pritchett Canyon bumpers, front and rear. Tie downs, or tow hooks, very straightforward. Badlands 12,000 pound Apex winch. Used it countless times, I've had no issues. Find it on sale, find a coupon, good to go. Can't go wrong with it, straightforward. Cerakoted the trim rings for the headlights. I do need to get new headlights, that's on the way. Rock crawler 2.5 ton. Tie rods, drag link, hydraulic steering, Redneck Ram power steering pump, pre-ported. Honestly, it's the best dollar you can get. It's about 500 bucks. Send in your old one. They'll send you a fresh one, ready to go. That's one thing you don't have to worry about after that. Got pods on the steering axle. Up top, you'll see some aux beam lights. I'm working on their Pro 5s. Got the short one and the big one. I'm not going to keep both of them on here. I'm running kind of a little bit of a test, see which one I like better. I'll move the other one to the second build. Genright fenders, front and rear. Again, all Cerakoted burnt bronze. Moto-Bilt's 52-inch light bar, fits that top bar. Makes me look short, don't it? Genright's boat side, steel armor, side steps. Haven't really had a chance to hit them on anything, but they seem pretty good so far, and it's a great way to get in and out of the tall beast. One of the best things I think I want to get into more detail about, got a poison spider hood louver, but if you notice, on top where my bumpers were, I have my GMRS and ham antennas. Those are 3/8 hole. You can find a 3/8 to NMO 3/4 mount. They drop right in the hole. There is no drilling, no modification. The wires are ran under the hood, through the cowl, into the inside. A little bit better view of my lights. One of the other things I want to show you, Autums GPW Journey. We'll put a link down in the show notes. I'd like you to follow. See what she's got. She's taking an old Army Jeep. Pretty well authenticated and detailed, including the bullet holes. She's getting it running. She'll start bringing it to some of our Jeep events. Please follow that link. Give her a watch. Very proud of her. Inside, PRP seats, ammo can. You'll see where my radios are mounted. Center of the roll bar with a couple more hose clamps. I'm still working on that design, but that's my initial first run. I have a Stinger High 10 radio. One of the nice things about the Stinger radios, they have 4 camera inputs, so I'm working on some cameras for my front approach angle. I do have a custom exhaust. It's only custom because I took it to a shop to have done. And he's got the bender to do the crazy bends. Other than that, this entire rig was built in my carport. Okay. There's that Pritchett Canyon rear bumper. A couple of recovery points. Got a Matt's off-road strap. So look up in the inside. Nothing too crazy. Very basic rig, but I enjoy it. I do want to change these tail lights out. I'm not quite sure what I want to go with, but I definitely want flush mount. Those just stick out way too far. Go around the side, we'll talk about the same thing. Definitely want to replace these tail lights. Those just stick out way too far. They don't extend past the bumper, so it's not super critical. But I like the flush look better. We want to get that done. Alright guys, good morning. And again, Give you a quick pan around. This is the Krawl'n for the Fallen obstacle course. Just want to give you a quick show. Got our flag flying over there. A little foggy and humid this morning. Should still be a beautiful day, a high of 72. Y'all have a great day. Be safe. Please like, follow, and subscribe.
Didn't even get to cross.